Okay, so, bro, when is Atten gonna rejoin the group? Leaving made the final wave respawn. Do you think so? Do you think so?
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Wait. Are you part of my squad now? Where did he go? Who, Atten? He's fixing the ship and then we lost communication with him. It was a tragedy. But who? Atten? Forget about him. Forget about him. So we're bringing you, obviously. Does that mean if he's equipped, I can only bring one other person? Yeah, I'm like... Wait, so like, is he I'm freaking out. I'm actually freaking out so much. Okay, so I don't know. So can I only bring one other party member then? Yes, I can only bring one. Tater Tots, I'm so glad that your dress is coming in. Please enjoy your weekend, and I hope that works out for you. Blood for the blood god. That was very Mandalorian of them to make me kill so many people. So what do you guys think? Goto is actually a good choice for the next area. I don't know who to bring. I usually bring Atten everywhere, but I can't bring him. And then after that, I usually bring Kreia everywhere. But like we've done a lot of stuff with Kreia recently, and we got approval from Bayo recently. I feel like I'm really slacking on Visas, Mira. A bunch of the Mandalorians died because he refused to stop killing his stuff. It was them that refused. It was them. It was them. I will bring... Interesting. So she's very blue background. Also, Candace is still red. After everything. We just had Visas in that fight. Mira. I guess I can bring Mira along for a little bit. Then we're not going to have any Jedi in the group, though, other than me. We'll see how that goes. You guys said I can change out party members, though. OMG, what? It's Candace?
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
I can't. He's the Mandalore. It's him. He finally got his armor. I don't know what he's been doing or why or what happened to him, but I mean, obviously he's been gathering this group and like training them and trying to restore the glory of Mandalorians. But like he said Ordo, right? So this has to be him, unless it's like I was gonna say unless it's like his son. I don't think he has a son. I don't think this is like a Karth kind of story. So, anyway, he has the same voice. Like if it's not him, I'm losing it. Okay, let's try bringing Mira. I need to get over this issue I have with her, and she needs to get over her issue with me. Sorry, I'm working. It's okay. He had a son with Revan. That's canon. That's canon. Is this the party configuration you want? No, but it's the party configuration we've got. I'm so excited. He has to be a permanent companion, right? Because he was put into a companion slot. It wasn't just like, oh, you have to bring him. He was in a slot in that row. Like, I am gonna lose it. And that makes sense with why Kreia was talking to him like that, right? Oh my god. time. New boyfriend time, too. Goodbye, Atom. You had a cool story, but, you know, I already heard his whole story.
Vacu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will
Aren't you a
believe.
Jedi?
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost.
Maybe you guys should
Curiously,
not attack
only
me.
Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter.
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light.
Okay.
Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Interesting. So this Jedi guy is just working here. He's just chilling.
Here we are, the city of Iziz. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city.
Ooh.
Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name
You
of
have
Dagon
friends,
Gent.
Candace?
His office is on the other side of the market square.
Oh no.
It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
Yeah. About that. Is it good that I'm bringing you?
I have questions for you.
Yes. Daddy knows how to keep friends. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in love with him. This is so cursed. This is so cursed. I didn't need you to come back. I didn't need you to come back. I didn't need to have this problem again. Like the hologram videos of Karth and now this? I need to have boundaries with you people. Kreia was blackmailing another potential party member. Oh yeah, just Kreia things. Yeah, I actually hope Atten is okay. I feel like he's gonna like get kidnapped or something. I'm not even kidding. Something tragic's gonna happen to him, I swear. Go ahead.
You fought with Revan and Malak
Oh,
during
no.
the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
They were the only Jedi who realized the Republic would fall without the support of the Jedi. Wanted to test my training in a real fight. They provided an opportunity. What I thought isn't important. I'm waiting for Trask. OMG, spill the tea. I love how invested you are in this. They were the only Jedi. I'm gonna go with this. That realized the Republic would fall without the support of the Jedi. She probably tried to kill him. You're right. She probably did. She knocked out Bayo. Like, what? What?
We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common
Until I got
knowledge to you
exiled.
are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us?
The Mandalorians were a menace. Yeah, that's so true, Renaticus. And she's yeah, she also, like, I still don't understand what she did. She said she sent that Wookiee after Mira. Like, I don't understand what that was either. She's just, she's out of control. Violent butchers without humanity. Oh no, he's asking what I think of Mandalorians. It's a good thing there isn't an accurate answer here. Because what I think of Mandalorians. Strong warriors and worthy adversaries. I'll keep my opinions of your kind to myself. Yeah, where's the option for sexy? I wish you were romanceable. Where's that? strong warriors, worthy adversaries.
And that is how we thought of you. Not of the Jedi in particular, but the men and women who joined Revan and Malak to fight against us. You turned a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army. You brought tactics, backbone, and above all else, victory to them. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic, with a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory?
Oh. I don't deal in what ifs. I joined the war in hopes of finding a date, to be honest. She acts like she has these plans and ideas that will all come together. I think she's just making stuff up and hoping it works out. I honestly love that idea. I can't deal in what ifs.
Just think about it. Now, is there something else you needed?
Oh my god.
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
Revan. Tell me about your girlfriend, Revan. You seem awfully complimentary of Revan, considering she almost destroyed your people. What's weird about that?
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then
He's so obsessed with her.
But as you know, only a handful of Jedi
Yeah, that's
fought,
so true, CM.
while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head on.
He was like, oh my god, and Karth was like, oh my god. The Jedi had their reasons for staying out of the war. Perhaps the Jedi thought the Mandalorians a threat not worthy of their attention. It wasn't fear that kept the Jedi from fighting. Has a Revan poster? Probably. That's why he won't. That's why you can't walk into his room. Bro, no. What if he lives with Revan? What if Revan was in that room? Just think about it. It wasn't fear that kept the Jedi from fighting.
I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now, is there something else you needed?
She eloped with Granddaddy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like, stay away from that room. It's like, why? Because Revan's living there with me. I don't really like to talk about it. Karth is like looking for us. And we don't want him to find us, so if you could just not mention this to anyone. Can you tell me about the Mandalorians?
The Republic thinks
I'm
my
losing
people are
it.
dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian
I'm pretty
lives,
glad the
we
Mandalorians
will
are
survive.
surviving, not gonna
Our
lie.
honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
Scouring the galaxy, yeah. That's where he hid Dustel's body. This is getting too dark. This is the way. There's more to life than war and battle. I thought we've been through this, Canderous. I thought you were past this stage. It's like all of his therapy with Revan didn't go anywhere. This is getting into fan fiction territory, guys. I feel like we're gonna have to write a community fan fiction now. There's more to life than war and battle. My life has revolved around the same things. Can you tell me of Mandalorian history? I mean, it's true that her life has been the same things. Rip Dust will never forget. Ah, first try.
Which is one of the reasons I travel with you. It pleases me that you recognize the truth. The Mandalorian clans
That
will
was
be
quick.
united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action. And I've said enough for now.
He's reverting back to KOTOR 1 behavior.
Now, is there something else you needed?
Where they're like, oh, I've said enough about that for now. Saved on the first try. Get some shiny new armor, war. It's like, I'm like, what happened to you? Are you certain the clans will follow you?
We have suffered defeats before, but none like our defeat at Melaxle. Our spirit may have faded, but it hasn't died. It will burn bright again, like a star in the heavens.
Aw, so poetic. Why haven't the clans come together earlier? I don't see any army with you yet. Some Mandalorians don't seem to have the same spirit anymore. Why haven't the clans come together earlier?
The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us. Revan
All right,
fought us
simmer
like a
down,
true
sure. We
warrior
can't all
and
be
defeated us on
pillow
our own
experts.
terms. Revan embodied our philosophy. They showed us our own
Excuse me.
weaknesses, and she exploited them. It was a painful lesson. With Mandalore dead,
Oh my god,
our
he's
weapons
so
taken
obsessed
and
with
our
her.
pride destroyed.
I love
Many
this
lost
for
their
them.
way, but I will change that.
Liathon, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome into the Pillow Fort. I appreciate you using your Prime sub here. Thank you. Enjoy the emotes, the ad-free viewing. Hasn't anybody tried to do that before you? I'd like to help you. I don't want the Mandalorians to become that powerful again. They probably shouldn't, but at the same time, they're sexy, so I'd like to help you.
I would appreciate your help. Many in the Republic look at the
I can't
Mandalores as
stop myself.
wild and violent kinwrath. Now, after many years, a new Mandalore has returned. We have a long tradition of honor in dealing with allies and those who provide us aid. It's a tradition that those we war against are quick to forget. I can tell you want to know more, but we can talk more later about this. Now, is there something else you needed?
We're making an alliance. Green Eggplant, welcome into the Pillow Fort. Thank you for the follow. Explaining the lore of the first game. Revan. I love how much they're talking about Revan in this. Thought the first game was kind of bad, wanted to do their own thing. Volunteer Pillow Fort number. How did you become Mandalore? Ooh, perfect.
Being Mandalore is the greatest honor for our people. Mandalore's helmet is passed from one leader to the next. When Revan executed Mandalore before our eyes, she cast Mandalore's helmet away, denied it to us. She took Mandalore's helmet.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
A new Mandalore would have been chosen that day, but without leadership and direction. The clans scattered, fell apart.
So all of this over a helmet. How did you find the helmet?
During the Jedi Civil War, I met and traveled with Revan.
I'm shocked.
I was there when she defeated Darth Malak and traveled with her afterwards. Eventually,
Afterward?
she told me where she had taken the helmet. She set me upon this path. We can talk about Revan and other things later if you like.
Other things?
You know enough for now. Now, is there something else?
Oh my
you
god,
need?
I swear to god there was a romance here too. Amaris, hello! I am making up so much fan fiction right now. This is confirmed! Canderous Revan romance and confirmed Karth. It's a confirmed love triangle. Thank you, KOTOR II. How are you doing today, Amaris? It's good to see you. I'm in a really weird mood ever since Gander has showed up, so yeah. Anyway. Can you do anything to help out? I was wondering if you could give me some stimulants! Wait.
I thought that the Force would be enough of a weapon for a Jedi like yourself. Need a little something extra to work up your courage in a fight.
It's not for myself. It's for Atom.
Right. That makes sense. I'm sure the others are just too embarrassed to ask themselves, so they sent you in their place.
Yep. That's right. I hate him. Why? He's more charming now, too. Nice. We love a good confirmed love trial. I love it. It's totally canon. Is this the first time they said Clan Ordo? So I am saying this is Cander's. I mean, he just said he traveled with Revan. There's no one else that this could be. Can I? Yeah, that's right.
We wouldn't want to let them down. Here. And don't get too attached to them. I only have time to make so many. Now, is there something else?
Why is he being so playful and charming? Like, what is this? I told you guys. I need to take a break from this game after... This Mandalorian thing is going way too far. I had 4-hour phone convo with a friend. Ooh, and you built Legos. That sounds really good. It was hard all along. Stop. Thanks for the pet the streamer. Zalbar, you guys. LH, hello. Hello. I am... It's mission under the helmet, you guys. I hate you. Can you do anything to help out?
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some of them lacking.
What?
Now,
that's Atten's job, don't worry. Do you know anything about this world?
Like us, the people of Onderon are warriors. Early in their history, they built Iziz to protect them from the beasts that swarmed on their world. No matter how far they've progressed, they're fundamentally still warriors standing watch on their battlements. They don't like outsiders, and their inability to take ideas from other cultures gives them a fundamental disadvantage in warfare. They fell quickly during the Mandalorian Wars despite their martial skills. Their technology and doctrine are not in the same league as Mandalorians. Now, is there something else you needed?
If you're the leader of the Mandalorians, I would have thought you'd be tougher than you. What is that for? I feel like that's one of those things that I accidentally said to HK that was like a be mean to them option. What if it's Karth trying to trick you into admitting you liked Cander's better? I would be so proud of him. I'd be so proud of him. Like, wow, Karth. I didn't think you had that in you. I don't know, guys. Is this supposed to be like a mean thing? I would have thought you'd be tougher than you are. It sounds kind of mean. We can always leave that for later. You can say it. It's safe. Yeah, I don't know if I trust you guys. Yeah, it's fine, Mel. It's fine.
Well, it's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
Who are you? Am I supposed to know you? What's going on?
Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. It's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere.
Guys, was I supposed to know who this guy is? Any news on the blockade?
Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces,
Talk to
things have
Mira?
gotten slower. Bad days.
Yeah, I gotta
bad
talk to
days.
Mira.
And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly if I were your friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now. If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa.
Oh, shoot.
They're very hard to get. Many people want to
I
get
bet
out
I'm gonna
of
have
it
some
before
kind of
things
side
get
quest about
worse.
this. How's the situation?
There's strict food and water rationing, and General Vaclu's troops have been very thorough in finding Republic dissidents. Bombing is very common.
Can I go now?
Certainly. Mind what I said about the
Bye.
starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
Great, that'll be a quest. It's really embarrassing that my character is named Melaxle Ordasi. Yeah, we don't look conspicuous at all. Okay, let's save.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Wait, he says the same thing! Okay, let's try saying this. If it's something mean, I'm gonna be so upset.
I've fought countless battles. Ones most didn't walk away from. The wounds add up. And even the implants are all that keep me going sometimes. I may have been stronger in my youth. And stupider. But now I've got to rely more on my armor,
And
my
stupider.
weapons, and my cunning. Now, is there something else you needed?
That was it? Okay. I want to get away from the airplane noise. Oh, shoot. Before I talk to Mira, I wanted to... Okay, anyway, there's an animal. Let's try talking to Mira.
What do you want now?
Are you gonna shoot me? I wanted to apologize.
Whatever, don't worry about it. It's just a sore subject with me.
I'm sorry you lost your family. Then it doesn't sound like you've dealt with it. I'm sorry you lost your family.
Yeah, well, they're dead. That's how that story ends. But not everybody's story has to end with losing their family or their loved ones. And not all the bounty hunting I do is for criminals or killers.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of lost people out there. Scattered ever since the Mandalorian Wars. And sometimes, it's like you can almost hear them. Like an echo, calling out for each other. And maybe, just
this
maybe
echo
by
thing is
following
too
them,
far.
I can start putting the galaxy back together.
All things are connected.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But you're not getting anything else out of me.
I was hoping we could talk.
Talk. About what?
Do you understand men? What is this again? Did I ever click this last time? I remember this was an option.
Sure, they're easy. That's why I dress like this. When they're looking down to check you out, you can usually smash them on the base of the skull or deliver an uppercut.
That's why I dress like this, right? You make it sound easy. Oh, I saw you there, Candace.
It's simple. When you want a man, you jab him with a Bothan stunner, then while he's screaming in pain, slap some stun cuffs on him. Then starve him for 2 or 3 days until he becomes open to suggestion, then double check his bounty and see if he's worth anything.
That sounds more like hunting. Mira, I dressed this way to attract Mandalorians. It worked pretty well. I manifested those Mandalorians on the moon. That sounds like hunting.
Call it what you want. Me? I love my targets.
Interesting. Interesting. I love my targets. Okay.
Shoot.
Yeah, Mira really took that to the next level.
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there. I just ended up there.
Do I really want to bring this up again?
Well, the war happened. The first one against the Mandalorians. And family right up until the end. It's not really a new story. You hear it all over the galaxy. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about. I think so. After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees. I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to nar-shaddaa. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter.
How could you have lost family? There were no colonies. It was... Why did you want to die? Oh my god, these answers are so bad. There's a lot you can do.
I'm good at finding people, so I used it to make credits.
I think that was the most mild answer.
Not if you know your target. Usually you get a hollow or rough description, and then you just sort of listen to it, get a feel for him or her, then start walking.
Walking?
This is a little hard to explain, but nar-shaddaa's got a flow, a life to it. You see all kinds of aliens and life there, and it's got currents.
Like sewer pipes?
You know your target, you can feel it. You know where they're going to go. And sometimes
Bro,
you know where they're going to be before they do.
You're
I'm good at
starting to
finding
sound
people.
like
Because when
Aten.
they're lost or out of place, it's like something's wrong inside them. And that's why I hunt.
You remind me of my pupil Aten before. He told me he was a Jedi killer and we made him a Jedi. I'm starting to get a little bit suspicious. The way that you people talk about things, a little bit weird.
Alright.
Um,
I'm good at finding people. So I used it to make credits. Not unless I have to. And bounty hunters, the good ones, don't ever need to kill a target. Go ahead and ask.
what happened? Isn't this what I asked her where she got pissed?
I didn't kill him once. Because...
Uh,
Do you really want to hear this?
influence success! Yes.
Well, Hanhar and me go way back, in the worst possible way. He's from some forest planet on the Outer Rim where Zerka had set up one of their slaving operations.
I know the place.
I don't remember the name. Something with too many K's
Kashyyyk.
and Y's. Sounds like you're gargling Ronto spit when you say it.
So he was a slave?
Well, not for long. Once off planet, Hanhar escaped from the Zerka slavers, then killed them all.
Why was he wearing those cuffs?
I don't know. I always thought he just liked using them as weapons.
If they weren't strong enough to hold him, then they deserved to die. This is literally Canderous. Sounds like Zerka deserved it. It's good he broke free. Yeah.
Well, before you get too proud of him, Hanhar figured Zerka had the right idea. I don't think he understood the concept of slavery before, at least on the scale that Zerka practiced it. But now he did. You ever hear of Dursan 3, or the Ivy Cluster colonies?
Those planes are so... I mean, the ships are so loud. I like that occasionally Candace walks here and then leaves a second later. No.
Right. That's because Hanhar happened. He makes what happened to his homeworld look like an exercise in community building. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a slaver. It's like he's out to enslave or kill every human in the galaxy, like he's trying to settle some huge score or debt. I don't get it, but he's dangerous.
Who did he work with?
Anyone who paid credits. And sometimes he just hunted humans for sport. The ones who survived, he sold to the exchange, to the huts, to anyone who'd buy bodies, living or dead. He and Voga used to do big credit transactions. That hut really liked the look of unwrinkled humans for some reason. Didn't make him too popular with the other huts, let me tell you.
What? Trying to have a quiet conversation in a crowded... Yes. How do you find him?
I was proud. And not only did I escape, but I saved his
So
life.
why
by doing
did
it.
Kreia do
He's
that?
been hunting me ever since.
Kreia, why did you res him?
I don't pretend to understand it, but among his people, they have these codes of honor. But somewhere along the line, honors got twisted. His people form these things called life debts. If you save the life of one of them, they pledge themselves to you.
I don't know what to say here. Yeah, it is. I agree. Grudgiously, it is. It doesn't sound too bad. A foolish coded species would die from such debts. I don't really want to say either of these things.
Well, with Hanhar, he can't escape that life debt. It's bred into him. But he hates every other living thing in the galaxy, so pledging himself to someone else, especially a human, was unbearable. So when I saved his life, it was the worst thing I could do.
so much therapy.
It was like slavery all over again. But it was in his head. It was like it pushed him over the edge.
What do you mean?
A life debt to Hanhar is the death sentence. He'll hunt you until you're dead. When I saved his life, it meant he had to kill me. And so he kept chasing me in hopes I would die. I think the fact I showed him mercy after hating humans for so long was something he couldn't stand.
Great. What if someone else saved his life? Would he try to kill them?
Probably. But if he had multiple life debts, especially to humans, Hanhar would probably go mad. He was angry before, sure, but he'd be 10 times worse if that happened.
Worse?
Hanhar's tough. Really tough. And when he loses it, it's like nothing can stop him. I've seen him shrug off blaster bolts, boff and stunners, and even survive a freighter crash on Dursan 3. He keeps coming. Yeah, tell me about it. Like I said, I get the impression a life debt's supposed to be a gift. But to Hanhar, it's more of a curse to both people involved. Oh, I'm glad he's gone. It's like a weight off my shoulders. I don't have to keep watching my back every minute, wondering when he's gonna show up.
Hello, Sean. How are you?
And he always did. It's like he always knew where I was.
I am having a great day. Any chance he's still alive?
Trust me, if he was still alive, he'd be chasing us even now, waiting to ambush us when we least
Oh,
expect
God.
him. He always shows up at the worst possible time. He was one of the best bounty hunters on nar-shaddaa.
Kreia!
He never gives up on his prey.
Why?
Or his life debts.
Why?
He's a hunter. He's a natural predator.
So how did you save his life?
Well, as happens on nar-shaddaa, I made someone mad.
Hey,
Not
that
enough
happened to
for them
me
send
too.
Hanhar after me. Turns out they were even able to get him cheap. He'd heard about me and wanted to hunt me down for sport. He didn't think I'd be much of a challenge.
Happy birthday to your son! Nachos are so good. Yeah, every couple of minutes, Mandalore. I got so giggly when he joined. I'm so embarrassed. I should not be on the internet. It's a hazard. You proved him wrong.
Well, he tried to box me down in vents beneath the nar-shaddaa
Mira's
docks,
actually
and
not that bad, you guys, I
set too many
admit.
proximity mines to cover the escape routes.
I kind of actually like her now. He was trying to hem you in with a
I
minefield.
think he'd hoped to drive me into the mines and then let them do the work. Or that I'd be too scared to try and walk through them. Thing is, I knew Hanhar's supplier, and the trigger signatures for the mines. It was pretty easy to broadcast a signal to blind their sensor receptors for a minute or two. I figured that would buy me enough time to move through them and get away.
But
Like I said, I disarmed the trigger fuses for enough of the mines to get by, temporarily. And Hanhar was pretty fast on my trail. I just made it to safety when he hit the first one. The blast leveled the entire ventilation section, and Hanhar was caught right in the middle. He survived. Barely.
jeez. She's in my top 3 characters in this game. I said a lot. I was like, I don't know if I really like Mira. And now I'm like 3 years, 9 months. Wild. Pulled pork nachos. Ooh, that's spicy. Does he eat spicy food? Yeah, now that she stopped yelling at me, she seems, aside from that first reaction, she seems very practical, level-headed.
He was crawling around, blinded from the flash and the plasma burns. And it happened so fast. All the blood had been scabbed and crusted from the
Her
flash.
voice is
I had
also
to
a little
drop
bit
on him, and even
ASMR,
blind,
kind
he knew
of.
it. He could still hear me. My ears were ringing from the blast, but I could hear him. I think he was begging me to let him live. His voice, it wasn't a roar, more like an echo of it. I suppose I should have killed him, but I couldn't do it. He was in pain. He was helpless. So I dragged him out
I
of
feel
there
like
enough
she's
to get him to
force
safety,
sensitive
and he
too.
kept hunting me ever since. He said he'd pursue me to the edge of the galaxy. No matter where I ran, he would find me and break me. That I would always be prey.
Sometimes it's stronger to spare life than take it. You paid your price for your weakness.
Maybe. I've thought about that moment a lot. Wondered if I would do things differently if I had another chance. Shoot.
I think I've asked her most of these things except the rocket launcher.
Made it. It's custom for me, which is a good thing, because I wouldn't want anyone using it against me. I can show you how to make rockets, though, if you like. All it requires is a good skill with demolitions.
Yay.
Anything else you wanted to know?
High-grade explosives, chat. Him and his sister both. Nice. I'm sure they'll love it. We got influence! Wait, I'm so light side now. I'm up to the neck. The neck. I'm like a smidgen from the top. The new God of War, there's a new God of War game? I haven't played any of the God of War games. So, I'm very behind on that. Okay, let's do a little bit of exploring before we wrap up for the day. I need to contain my...
Fair winds to
What did
you,
it say?
off-worlder.
Beast Rider?
Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
Why?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels
Get 'em on my
that
ship.
transport them have
Oh
been
shoot, we don't have my
thorough
ship.
and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now
This guy speaks very dramatically. Your beasts seem restless.
they have been kept in their cages.
Sad,
for
look
a
at it
while,
shaking in the back.
But at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening. Perhaps it is the city itself. Iziz has fallen upon dark times.
That makes me so
and
sad.
Tensions run high in the streets.
Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great
Okay.
distances gathering the animals
He
you
speaks
see here.
very dramatically.
I'm hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Tell me about the Beast Riders. I'm excited for you then. I hope you like the game. November. I've heard good things about those games. This is so dramatic that he's turned away.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Iziz and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors
Ham,
learned how to
welcome
survive and
in.
even tame the
How are
mighty
you today?
beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Iziz for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Iziz princess named Galia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples, but now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell
That's
it
so...
in the air.
Until Elder Scrolls 6, yeah, and who knows how long that's gonna be. How are things unraveling? I'm getting so much information from this guy that I didn't know that I needed.
Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Faklu argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
But like how I'm just, oh, why is it hard to enter the city?
No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes passage in and out of Iziz.
Why does Telos want your
Telos
beast?
was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed.
That's true.
The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos.
It
but
all
their
is going
merchants are
back to
stalled by the blockade.
Telos. So, am I gonna get a quest for that? Oh yeah, I forgot. Mandalore knows a doctor. Dagon Gent. Far side of the quarter. I forgot already that we were looking for him. Oh. Can I use... like those, like, tame beast?
Calm.
What? Run! The Boma is out of control!
That guy gave up real fast. Oh no, I don't want to kill it. I'm trying to use Beast's trick. It's so bad. I don't even want to hit it with my lightsaber.
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders. Or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
Yeah, this is just lore. What stories are you talking about?
The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts. As you've just seen, when they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
Thank you for your credits, but they aren't necessary.
Please keep them. It salves the shame my beast's behavior has brought me.
Okay. Well, we got some light side points. I know I need to level up Mandalore, and I can't even, I feel so weird calling him Mandalore. And Mira, but I'm just gonna wait till next time to do that.
I can't believe that the Republic assaulted our space forces. Forget about secession. We should declare war.
Margar. Candle. Oh great, merchants. What do you know about the city? An Aqualish merchant? Whoa. That seems bad to say. Like racist or something? Why? Yep, we're sticking with the sexy dancer outfit for now. It's been working fine. We killed so many Sith with this. Dummy, welcome in. And Enforcer, welcome in. Let's see what you got in stock. Jedi Knight robe? Now that I have my lightsaber, I don't want anything else.
General Vaklu was an underground resistance leader during the Mandalorian occupation. He's a real hero.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that we're just bringing Mandalore around here. I still don't know how I feel about
General
that.
Vaklu is royalty too. I know a lot of people that wish he was king.
Everyone wants the general to be king. Isn't the general
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Iziz?
Can we skip the formalities? Let's try my bonus persuade. Have fun with the nachos and the birthday, Sean. Killed Sith and looked sexy. That's the goal. That is the goal.
Why not? I can see you have no crates or cargo, and your ship is obviously not affiliated with the Republic. You're free to
Just
go.
the Mandalorians.
Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
I feel like they keep saying that because somebody's gonna steal it. News hologram.
In the latest news today,
Oh,
the
shoot.
Onderon Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel, and it destroyed 15 Onderon military fighters before being
Propaganda.
destroyed by Colonel Tobin's forces.
Fake news.
Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
That is some fake news. Okay. Let's do a new save. Into city. Defend man. What is your name? What is your quest? I can't believe that persuade worked. Listen, it's the dress. It's the outfit. It always works these days. We can seduce anyone except Karth, probably.
I'm Captain Galisi, off-worlder. If you want to
Okay.
pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa. Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go. There are reports of
I didn't
Republic
mean to go
smugglers
back.
arming dissidents in the city. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the city to prevent more civil disturbances. There are two types of starport
I
visas.
need to order that
The type you
dress.
have is an individual visa. Good for just you and any pre-registered staff and family
Blah,
that
blah, blah. How would I get an extra one?
Because of the Republic attacks, General Vaklu just announced that the Office of Immigration has been shut down. There have been a lot of edicts since the Republic launched an unprovoked attack on our space forces. No one can get starport visas anymore.
Great. Can't you make an exception for one of these people? Why am I asking this? I don't know why I'm asking.
Listen, I wouldn't mind letting some of these unfortunates through, but regs are regs. Besides,
Regs
some of my
are
troops would
regs.
like nothing more than to get rid of
Sound
me
like
to
a
earn
Bad
favor
Batch
with General
member.
Vaklu.
Why does Vaklu want to? These people are just dumping their life story on me. Yep, that's what she said. Mm-hmm. Bonus to persuade. Yeah, +2. +2. Shows up to Karth's room in the dance for outfit. I don't want to talk about it. He'd probably be like, why are you wearing that?
Any officer loyal to the Queen has found life increasingly difficult. So far, all the officers in the Merchant Quarter are still royalists, but many of our troops think Vaklu is right. I think he's right too, but he should respect the Queen's orders. But if I break any of Vaklu's orders, I fear some of my men wouldn't wait for my court-martial. The Republic and the Jedi brought many wars to our planet. Things were far simpler and safer when we were independent. General Vaklu keeps pressuring the Queen to listen to the will of the people and secede from the Republic. But Queen Talia is staunchly in favor of the Republic. There are reports of Republics...
Okay.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
There's just defense
This is
turrets.
outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Iziz Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding
guy's walking in
information from the
dangerous line.
so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, ma'am, help me.
What are you looking at?
Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
What's going on?
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activities
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me.
Do you have some sort of warrants?
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave Iziz or go underground.
Journalists would be poor cover for a spy. They're not well known for their discretion.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks.
Agent provocateur. Do you have any proof?
That is classified military information.
So... how many other journalists are being rounded up today?
I don't have time to answer your barbed questions, off-worlder.
He's French! Must be evil. You're violating this man's rights. Or legion. I'll make sure this story gets out.
Men, let him go.
Persuasion!
We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to the barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him.
Already
I
I'm
don't know
causing
how to
trouble.
thank you. I'm getting out of Iziz now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Okay. After that, I have a feeling I'm going to die. I mean... probably.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? This terminal is restricted to military personnel only.
Just clicking things. Just clicking things. There's more restless animals, more turrets, just pushing buttons. It's a thing you do. I feel like I'm going to stop here for today, you guys. I think this is going to take us a while to go through, and I don't want to forget all of the politics and things that we learn. City... so we'll pick this up next week. We'll pick this up on Tuesday. Sound good? Honestly, the Mandalorian stuff went way faster than I thought it would today. I thought that would be like a... although, killing those Sith that just never stopped showing up, that did add a little bit of extra time and flair to it.